Well, here it is, our top 5 worst video game movies we've ever seen. Now, there are a lot of video game-based movies out there. Most of them are decent, some of them are really awesome, and some of them are just absolutely horrible. Now, this is only our top 5 worst, but be warned, there are some really bad movies out there. So pick and choose carefully, and definitely stay away from the 5 that we're going to show you right now. Real quick, think of every Kirby game you know of. Now, what do you think this movie is about? Well, let me tell you. Nightmare Enterprises creates destroyers to, you guessed it, destroy Kaboo. Kirby and his friends Tiff, some random ass dude, and Lolo and Lala, yeah, what the hell are they doing here? Come to save the day, but are attacked by the Air Riders. Mennonite builds this battleship Hellbird to destroy enemy's base. After a huge space battle, Kirby plays chess with enemy, then takes the monster delivery system back home to celebrate their victory. Did you get all that? Oh, have you got to play as Baton Kirby? How about Iron Kirby? You had to have played with Clash Kirby. No? Well, neither have I. This whole plot is one big joke that Kirby took in the ass. There are so many rip-offs of Star Wars and other movies that it makes you wonder if this was even written for Kirby at all.
We're all on the same side this time. We're victims.
DDD trades teams the entire movie and no one seems to give a shit. Mennonite is now a rocket engineer. Most of the time Kirby is just getting his ass handed to him. Random awkward scenes that have nothing to do with anything.
Here you go, sire! Liver and spinach surprise!
How'd he get in here?
Oh boy, home cooking! This here dish is delish! Go on, have a bite!
No thanks, I'm not...
You're gonna love it!
You know, this whole movie is crap. I'm starting to wonder why this movie was even made. Obviously, the target audience was not Kirby fans. Oh, I know. This movie was made for those kids whose parents couldn't afford anything except the Mario games. So they'd watch this shitty movie, go to school, and talk about how cool Baton Kirby is to just get laughed at by everyone who's ever played the game. This is worse than crap. This soils the good name of crap. There's dirt, sewage, 50 feet of crap, then this movie. And here is another classic example of a movie that has nothing to do with the game at all. Yeah, all the characters are accounted for, but there's nothing else to compare to the game. It's hard to even think about what to say about this horrible-ass movie. I mean, take the first action scene. It's Sonic and Tails helping some crackhead owl land his plane. This is the turtle head of the long piece of shit they consider a Sonic movie. Everyone in this movie is in the Matrix. Sonic moves like he's the Flash. Tails takes hits like he's the Juggernaut. Knuckles can fly, and Robotnik has a disappearing face. And what's with Knuckles' cowboy hat? Whatever. Why worry about the corn in the turd? Just flush it. The whole movie is about Robotnik's secret plan to kill Sonic with a metal version of Sonic. As you guessed, Sonic foils his plans and saves Sarah from having to marry Robotnik. And who the hell is Sarah anyways? She's not in any of the Sonic games, and all she does in this movie is annoy the piss out of me. I say let Robotnik have the whiny bitch. Well, the whole movie is filled with Sonic getting his ass handed to him by Metal Sonic, until the very end, when Metal Sonic saves the president and... wait, Crackhead Owl? Why the hell is Metal Sonic saving people now? And now Sonic wants to save him in some epic Revenge of the Sith moment? I told you, this movie sucks ass. End of review. I'm pretty sure this is the first animated movie of Mario and Luigi ever. Unfortunately, it fails across the board. Sure, it has some elements of Mario games, but most of this movie is just garbage. And of course, since it's Japanese, it has Mario and Luigi acting like pansies, horrible Japanese music, and nothing makes sense at all. Luigi is blue and yellow. Bowser sounds like a little bitch. Lakitu is Dr. Frankenstein. Mario is part of the Third Reich. The King of Mushroom Kingdom looks like he's from the Yellow Submarine movie. And the list just keeps going. They had to have been on drugs when they made this piece of shit. I couldn't find a good copy of this movie, or one in English, but maybe that's for the better. This movie is just a cheap, cliche-filled Japanese rendition of the Mario plot. There's really nothing more to say, except don't waste your time. Even if you're a hardcore fan of Mario, you're still gonna wish you didn't waste your time with this crap. I've spent better time getting my teeth ripped out. Anyways, just stay away. This movie's a piece of shit. I know what you're thinking. How dare I say something bad about Halo? I must admit, I don't want to, but Halo Legends is just a mockery of the game. First off, it's exactly like the Animatrix. Short little animations that have nothing to do with anything. The first animation has some awesome graphics that instantly catch your attention with some girl narrating the story of Halo. Pretty kick-ass, right? Wrong. It just keeps going, and going, and going, and freaking going. This goes on for 23 minutes. This is ridiculous. It finally goes into the second animation that is some dumbass oil painting animation about Arbiter, like anyone gives a shit. Anyways, it's your typical boring ass Japanese honor story that's seriously not worth any of my time explaining any further. The third animation is better, but that's like saying this bowl of shit smells less than that bowl of shit. It's about some girl being cloned to be a Spartan. Of course, she finds out. More unnecessary drama. The bear from Afro Samurai makes an appearance, and then it ends. Enough said. The fourth animation is just the icing on top of the shit cake. Imagine if Goku was Master Chief. Yeah. Sounds pretty stupid, right? Well, how about if two random people start helping Chief Goku fight an armored Sasquatch? You know, fuck this movie. I've had enough. It sucks ass, and that's it.
Gotta run, gotta hide!
And now, for the #1 piece of shit video game movie I have ever seen. I had a lot of fun playing through these games. They're not the best of its kind, but definitely worth a run through for sure. Whenever you say Blood Rain, everyone's first thoughts are a hot vampire chick running around slicing the shit out of everybody. In other words, video game bliss. You would think a movie based on gameplay like that has to kick just as much ass, right? Well, think again. Blood Rain Deliverance is nothing like the game. In fact, it's more like a bad episode of Little House on the Prairie. It takes 17 minutes before we even see Rain, and of course, she too is a freaking cowboy. That's the first sign of how much this movie is gonna suck ass. So it's 30 minutes into the movie now, and finally, a fight scene. Alright, time to slice some faces. What the fuck is this? A gunfight? A total of about 5 bullets are shot, and then Rain gets hit in the head once, and it's over. What a bunch of horsecock. About 15 minutes later, she finally pulls out the blades, but she slices one neck and runs away. This is bullshit. I better see some vampire-ass kicking soon. Well, after another 25 minutes of the movie Maverick, we have another 30-second gunfight. Oh yay. Then you get some disturbing scene with kids getting hung. That's right, 8-year-olds getting hung. This is ridiculous. And then, you guessed it, another gunfight, a priest stabs a dude, and then after an hour and a half of bullshit storyline, you finally see Rain and Billy the Kid duel it out for a few seconds. This is it. Rain finally kicks some ass, right? Nope, a turret gun takes him out, and she uses a freaking pitchfork to finish him off. The next day, she gets on her horse, rides away, end of movie. I counted. She swung her sword 10 times. That's it. Based on a game that you use her swords 90% of the time, is it too much to ask for more than 60 seconds worth of action? Why is this even a Blood Rain movie? Why is it a cowboy movie? Why did I even think this movie would be good? Oh yeah, because I played 3 action-packed face-slicing video games and thought I may just get a taste of that action in this movie. Was I wrong to think this way? But no. Instead, I got a shitty cowboy movie filled with sexual innuendos, horribly choreographed gunfights, and a plot that has nothing to do with any of the games and sucks on all levels. It's like going to Disneyland, but instead of seeing Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, I get a box of shit, a bag of diarrhea, and a pile of puke. Is it too much to ask for a video game movie that has to deal with the game? Do we have to have these shitty plots and horrible renditions of these characters? No, it's just a waste of time. And luckily there are good video game movies out there, and I suggest you watch those instead of this crap. As for me, well, I already wasted my life with them, so hopefully you don't have to now. Thanks for joining us on the top 5 worst video game movies that we've ever seen. And I hope this is a warning to you to just stay away.